If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Wow. Well, that was former Vice President and presumptive Democratic nominee Joe Biden making it significantly clear why black American voters should not vote for President Trump. The comment occurred during a tense interview on the Breakfast Club radio show, and the statement sparked immediate outrage on social media. Well, here to give us their take on those comments are Diamond and Silk, host of Chit Chat Live and co-authors of soon-to-be-released book, Uprising: Who the Hell Said You Can't Ditch and Switch? The Awakening of Diamond and Silk. Ladies, welcome. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us.
All right. Well, before I get your response to these crazy comments, I want to show you what Senator Tim Scott said this morning.
If you think about the numbers, 1.3 million African Americans voted for Trump. He's saying to 1.3 million African Americans that you're not black? Who in the heck does he think he is?
That's a great question. Who does he think he is? What is your response to what Joe Biden said this morning?
Well, first of all, you have to understand when it comes to Joe Biden, if he uttered those words, that's what he truly thinks. I thought those words echoed the sentiments of bigotry and racism coming from Joe Biden. That's why we call him Jim Crow Joe.
That's right.
Because he want to take us back to the Jim Crow days. He feel like black Americans, they can't think for themselves, but just because you black, it don't mean you have to vote Democrat.
That's right.
You know, you have your own mind. You can think for yourselves. And what Joe Biden and the rest of these left-leaning liberals need to understand is that black people are not commodity. We can't be bought and sold.
That's right.
You're not going to do that to us. We're going to make up our own minds, and we're going to vote accordingly. And to say to black America that if you don't vote for me, you're not black, oh, how insensitive and offensive. He offended us. It's insulting. And he should be ashamed of himself for that.
That's right.
You know, ladies, he basically is saying, and I'll let you hear it in a second, but he's saying, after my record is very clear, I've been on your side. Let me play you what he says about his record.
Take a look at my record, man. I extended the voting rights 25 years. I have a record that is second to none. The NAACP has endorsed me every time I've run. I mean, come on. Take a look at the record.
You know, I keep feeling like that was like me when a girlfriend was breaking up with me. I was like, look at all I've done for you. Why are you breaking up with me? What do you guys think?
But see, he don't have a record. Right. He's been in government almost half a century. And he can't point to one thing that he's done for black America. Now, what he should be pointing to is back in 1994 when he pushed for that crime bill, which decimated the black community, took the black fathers out of the home. He pushed for that.
That's right.
What he can't account for is when he sat in the Senate and he referred to black people using the N-word.
That's right.
But that's what he had to account for. You know, let me take it a little bit further. Back in the day, you had ballers, shot callers, rappers, black rappers. Everybody wanted to be like Donald Trump. You name me one black man that ever wanted to be like Joe Biden.
One.
Name me one. Joe Biden haven't done anything for the interest or for the betterment of black people. The only person he's done something for was himself. Look at that China. Look at how he's in bed with China. Look at the China propaganda that he pushes. He don't push anything for Americans, especially black Americans.
You know, the funny thing is, I don't mean to cut you off, but I think Tim Scott actually really agrees with exactly what you're saying. Let me play you what Tim Scott said, because it echoes exactly what you're saying.
The man who sponsored and led the charge on the 1990s crime bill that locked up more African-American males than any other piece of legislation.
That's exactly what you guys just said, isn't it?
Yeah, he haven't done. Listen, Joe Biden haven't done anything for
his
black
record
Americans.
is broken. He don't have a record.
He don't have any solutions.
That's
but
right.
Black people are you going to have to make the decision?
That's right.
And if you're on the fence when it comes to President Donald J. Trump, you need to get off the fence and walk through the fence. Okay,
that's right.
Walk through the gate, because here is the deal. President Trump has shown us in almost 4 years what he can do for black America.
That's right.
$1 billion to HBCUs, more than any president in the history has given. Opportunity zones. First step at giving people a second chance.
That's right.
So he's have a proven record. Joe Biden don't even have a record. He's somewhere in the basement.
I'll tell you what. you know what? You guys, when they get into a debate, you're absolutely right. It's going to be fascinating to see how that thing plays out. I appreciate your passion on this. I'm excited to have you guys back. Have a very great weekend, and I hope you have a very blessed and safe Memorial Day weekend.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you, ladies. Well, coming up, there's still more to come as we head into the holiday weekend. Stick with us.